It's so cold. You sleep, wake up, and realize that it's cold even under the blanket. The walls are cold, everything is cold, everything is warped. This here is warped. It hit the shed and the house caught fire. Recently, the enemy shelled the power plant in Kherson. 40,000 residents of the city are left without heat. Everything is damp and there's a draft from the window. When we entered the house, the wallpaper had completely fallen off the walls due to mold. Hello, my name is Aljona and I live in Kherson with my husband and my little 4-year-old son. I work in the theater. I'm a journalist and volunteer. With my camera, I visited families with children in Kherson to show what their lives are like and the challenges they face. I also spoke with the deputy head of the Kherson City Council to provide you with reliable information, numbers, and facts about the children in Kherson and their needs. I am in constant contact with Hanna Panina and Johannes Schmidt from Dresden. And I guarantee that all aid reaches those who need it. We have prepared a photo and video report for you. I sincerely thank everyone who helps the people of Kherson and brings us light and warmth. This winter has been quite cold in recent days, and without heating it's very difficult, especially with a child. I have a shrapnel from a grenade. When I was on my way to play soccer, I saw it under a tree. A few times we fled from a drone into the shelter. Then we either continued training a bit or were sent home. Our entire house is clad in wooden panels. The roof is completely perforated. They try to repair it, but it just doesn't work. When there's an air raid, we run from home to here. Otherwise, we're in the shelter. We try to go out as little as possible. There are few options. I quickly ran out, did some shopping, and quickly came here. During the day, there are heavy shellings, very intense. So I quickly ran home to at least get bread and potatoes and came here because I know the children are here and they're always worried. Grandma, when are you coming? I come, cook something to eat, and then come here. Quickly pack the bags and come here. They feel calmer here. I know that we're safer here. But at home, our house is made of wood. You can hear everything very well, and you just sit there. There was mold. When we arrived, the wallpaper had completely fallen off the walls. The walls are completely torn apart from when there was a hit on the neighboring house. The walls are full of cracks. It's so cold. You sleep, wake up, and realize it's cold even under the blanket. The walls are cold. Everything is cold. The water has even reached this wall. The younger child lies here among the toys. We rearranged the place, and now he sleeps there because we have no other choice. Now there's a bit of heating, but not much. If the heating doesn't work, everything becomes damp again. Here I cover the window. At least a little. That's all I have to seal it. It really needs to be covered even more. Everything is wet and there's a draft through the window no matter what I do. Everything here is wet, but you can't dry it. Nothing helps. I buy this constantly. It's next to me and absorbs the moisture. It probably doesn't even last a week. I place it next to him to make it a bit easier for him to breathe, especially while studying. The boys wear thermal underwear, several pairs of socks, slippers, and we constantly dress up because when they get cold, they start to get sick. It is warped. Something hit the shed and the house also caught fire. And that's how all our houses look. That house, the one in the middle, and the one up front, that's mine. And there were impacts in front on the street. It hit here and 2 minutes later there. There was a big hole here. See, the impact came from this side. This wall is breached, the roofing material was destroyed, and it penetrated and everything collapsed. The situation in Kherson is very difficult. The enemy shells our community daily with various types of weapons, from FPV drones to ballistic weapons and multiple rocket launchers. Everything in their arsenal is being fired at our city. The situation is very difficult and dangerous for the population. People are getting injured and dying from shelling and shrapnel. Recently, the enemy shelled the Kherson power plant. 40,000 residents of the city are without heat. There is shelling every day. The enemy is deliberately targeting energy infrastructure, heat-producing facilities, and electrical substations. Today, there are 4,840 children in the community. Among them are orphans, children without parental care, and children with illnesses and disabilities. Of course, the children need warm clothing, blankets, and power banks in the winter. Since the children have been continuously taught online for almost 4 years, they need laptops and tablets because the entire learning process is conducted through technical devices. Since many houses currently have boarded up windows because they were destroyed, as well as damaged doors, facades, and roofs, it's not warm inside the houses. That's why heated blankets are what will help us this winter and in the coming year.
Термоковдри це те, що буде